Right, Fara Williams, pleasure to see you as always. But today, celebrating something a little bit special. This year's winner of the PFA Merit Award for your contribution to football. How does it feel to win such a special award?
Yeah, nice. I mean, obviously seeing the award, really nice. I thought it was one of those awards that, like you get your name engraved in and you give it back. But yeah, really personal to me, and obviously the shirt number, so really nice. But I think being recognised for something that you love doing, that probably gave me more than I gave to the game. Yeah, really nice. Especially as a player, I probably thought I was one of those players that was hated because of the way I was when I played. But to come away from the game and obviously be recognised for what I did whilst I was playing, really nice.
Saw recently on Instagram that we need to bring back Queen Farah. Is that right?
I know. You know
We
what?
need to get the
Everton fans,
hashtag, get
Everton
it
fans are the best.
started.
Yeah, Everton fans are the best.
From here onwards,
Yeah,
it's Queen Farah.
That would be nice.
And
Don't like the crown though.
I left a little.
The crown they put on me now.
Not a fan?
But Queen Farah is nice.
But obviously, you achieved so much. Most cap player, the accolades, the places you've played, the things you did. Such a long list. When you look back and have a chance to reflect on the career you had, I know you're busy now in the broadcasting world, but when you look back at your playing career, you must be so proud.
Yeah, I am. And you know what? When I was kicking the ball as a kid on the estate, never thought I'd ever even play for an actual football club. I used to play for youth clubs, try and set up a team, play five-a-side tournaments. So the fact that I then signed for a team, it became a real thing, or it felt like real, even though it was very, very amateur. So then in my career as a professional footballer, something that you dream of, and definitely I dreamed of it. I thought I'd play for Chelsea men one day and earn lots of money. I would now if I was a guy, and I dreamt of it. And there was no women for me to be role models for. So it was really difficult growing up. But yeah, to finish my career as a professional is the ultimate. And I was one of the lucky ones that was able to do that, because obviously my generation and a bit before didn't get that opportunity. So yeah, when I look back at that, really lucky and grateful.
On that, your generation's a pioneering generations, paved the way for everything, all the things we love seeing in the women's game now. But seeing where it's got to and knowing that you were the start of inspiring that change, does that feel even more important and more special to you?
You know, it's a good question, because we always get asked this. We obviously did a part in putting the game where it is today, but you know what? I'm grateful for what the Lionesses did when they won the Euros, because I think if it wasn't for them winning the Euros, I probably wouldn't be sat here. There'd be a lot of our generation that wouldn't get recognised for those achievements that they had before. I think they've obviously put us in the spotlight, having won that, and made people open up their eyes to actually where the women's game come from. So I think I'm grateful for those girls that won the Euros, and being pitch side watching them do that. I was in the England squad for 19.5 years and didn't get anywhere near that. So it was nice to see that. But I am grateful for the current group of players, because I do think if it wasn't for them winning that Euros, myself and my generation probably wouldn't get the recognition that they probably deserve for kind of paving that way, as you said.
And on that, this award's all about you. Which in those 19 years, is there a thing that you're most proud of from your playing career?
You know what? Probably staying at the top. Like, trophies are great, and I was always somebody that always wanted to be competitive. And I think staying in the top league until I retired is probably something that stands out the most over trophies. Obviously, lifting the FA Cup at Wembley, that reminds me of Wembley knockouts, on the estate. So I do think staying at the top throughout is probably a standout for me.
And your longevity, the length of your career, everything you achieved, what advice would you give to young women now going into the game, given how the leaps and bounds and the changes that are happening in women's football?
Yeah, don't listen to the sports science. They make it run too much. Do
you know more running.
It's funny, because I was with the England girls. I got a pitch named after me recently, and it was they asked me how did I do it for that duration, and I said there was no sports science in the game. And you know what, the demands of the game in terms of the fitness now, the levels that they've moved the game onto, probably wouldn't have played 23 years as an amateur stroke professional if I had to do them hard yards, because I got the end of it when I was a bit older and they were hard. So I don't know, for me, when I played, I was in love with the game. I had to retire, through injury. If I didn't get injured, I'd probably still be playing now at 40. So I think you've got to stay in love with it. I think you've got to enjoy every moment. Those rainy days where you think that you hate them and you don't want to get out of bed, you'll miss them when you're not able to get up and do that. And I think for me it was always about learning. Never settle for what you know or what you think you know. You know, always push yourself to learn something new, even if it's a small margin. And it's something that I did throughout my career, all the way through at Reading.
Incredible. On that pitch at St George's Park, what did you get use of it? Can we have like a?
You know, it was like
We need to organise a game. Anything happening?
I know we should in it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just gonna be like a little name. It's actually really nice.
We need to request one game a year.
We should in it.
Bring everyone there.
100%.
Let's
That'd
get
be
it
cool.
going.
I mean, I'm not sure I can run on that pitch. Maybe they small it.
Yeah, make it a bit smaller.
Yeah,
Well,
half a pitch.
Farah, pleasure. And again,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
This year's PFA Merit Award winner.
Thank you.